doing, Dale?
Find us a deer for you to go shoot at. Enjoying some coffee, some Wyoming buck jerky, and the warm sun.
Dale found us this nice little point to glass from. So we're hopeful we'll see some animals this morning. Tell us what's in here. Well, I guess we did get to see some deer back in here, so we know they're deer are living at this elevation. I think we're about 8,500, so pretty near the top. And there's a whole network of roads back in here we could explore, or we might drop down lower and see if deer numbers are higher at lower elevations. But it was a beautiful morning, nice sit, and I guess success. We saw 4 deer. We're looking good enough to see whatever's there. So.
Base of that hill is 5,000 feet. It's like we just did a time warp all the way to Arizona or New Mexico in a span of about 15 miles.
Day 2. We had a wonderful day yesterday. I think we kind of started to understand the lay of the land just a little bit. This place is gigantic. We scouted a whole bunch, but what did you say yesterday? That running a new area is fun and frustrating all at the same time? Pretty much. So, we got a new spot we're going in today. We saw the surrounding areas. We haven't driven on this road yet, so we're gonna go check out something new today, and a little bit lower, a little bit out of the snow, about 500 feet lower. Not that much lower, but just lower down the range and have as much snow. So, hoping that produces some deer today. If not, you throw your fishing pole in?
Yeah.
Sweet. If you get really bored, there's some reservoirs we can go take a look at this afternoon. Maybe catch a fish, but come with us. We'll go see what the morning holds for us.
Got the ATV ready to go. Side by side, I guess, what they call this one. Honda Pioneer did pretty well yesterday on those crazy rough roads. We'll go see what this one is like. Let's go try to find an elk. We'll cut this whole one out. Let's go try to find a deer.
Alright, we got some coffee brewing. Got the 300 Win Mag set up, ready to bark if we don't see anything. Got the tripod set up. This is the best place we've found so far to glass. Alright, the next shot's going to be Dale pulling in his trout. Okay. Alright, cut to catching fish now. What you got there? Brook trout?
Guy.
All right, that was a fun afternoon of fishing. Sun's starting to heading to the west to get ready to set, and we're gonna go back to maybe one of those big pull-offs we saw where you can glass forever and see if we can't see any animals move this evening. Well, we really want to get on this ridge, but it looks like we thought the road was shut down in the dark. Couldn't see it, and now we see in the light what the problem is. It's all snowed in. It's like a good 3.5 foot of snow on the trail. All frozen and melted and packed back down again. So, here comes Dale.
Snow drifted out the first 300 yards. You can see where multiple people did that same path I just did. However, there's fresh deer tracks. One looks like a buck track right there. I'm happy with just hiking the freaking road where we were going to go.
Okay.
Because maybe this is a little gem if the road's been shut down.
Maybe. I hate all the ATVs back there.
But there's no people tracks going down this road.
Okay.
So they didn't go that way.
Okay. I'm down for it.
Guys, there's no other people tracks back here. The snow drifts are insane. I see a ton of deer tracks. I just saw a huge bull elk track. There's another one to the left, coming through the trees. Which direction? Towards them.
He's also down low too.
Yeah, that one that's in the shade, and there's two more in the shade in the trees. That's the one I thought might have been a small buck.
What's the yardage now? 100?
Let me check. 450. to the ridgeline. Now he's going
Straight away, right?
behind that tree. Ooh, what's that one on the right that just came out?
Yep.
Oh, that's a big buck, dude.
Where?
To the right.
I can't see.
Oh, he's big.
Where, dude?
Just, he's
Oh, I see him, I see him.
there you go. There's another deer off to the right.
I see that one too.
Is that a buck?
Doesn't look like it. If it is, he's not big. Oh. I think he's just behind that tree. Show me your head, I'm gonna shoot you. Just seen glimpses of him. Damn it. Here he comes, here he comes, here he comes. Ready?
Yeah.
Just so glimpses of him, just itty bitty glimpses. Right through this pine tree. Yes, you do.
Yeah. 'Cause I don't see him anymore, do you?
The doe walked into a tree and disappeared. Bedded down. Which tells me that you got some time, dude.
325 yards.
The problem is when you get down, you get so low to the ground, I can't see.
They're 337.
That's what that buck, Bill.
I see another one up higher by the second log. Second diagonal log.
It's like Jason's elk. Now, hurry up and wait. Oh, here comes another deer. That's a little buck. The little buck just stood out.
Oh, yeah, I see him.
Huh?
I see him on the right.
Yeah, right above the bedded doe.
Oh, I see one broadside up higher. Oh yeah, there's the bedded doe. Give you guys a quick update. We've seen the deer kind of sleep, stand up, stretch their legs, mill around, and
trees, you could see all that. I think you probably spot them.
Okay.
I love this spot. But I think that's what we need to do. Because they've all moved down low now.
Yeah.
So. Alright.
Oh, there's a deer body right there.
He's moved.
Straight up now. What? Yeah. Then we can use those lines of trees to get closer if we need to. Yep. Yep, I'm not complaining. We got plenty of footage of him right before he shot, but I understand why he shot, as he was going to walk behind that tree.
I just didn't know whether.
And I've been looking for the other big buck, so.
Sorry.
He didn't take another step. Nice work, cousin.
Very easy shot once I got set up. But look at my freaking position, dude. I'm out as uncomfortable as I can. Thing caught on everything.
Yep.
I thought he was kind of pretty cool looking.
Yep.
For a last day buck. He's got eye guards. He's no monster by any means.
Yeah.
I didn't get a good look at the other buck. I don't know if there's a bigger one in there or not. There could be.
Maybe. I think I caught footage of him. We'll have to see later.
Okay.
Now that was fun.
That was fun. Awesome, buddy. Thank you.
That was a patience game. Tell us what happened, cousin.
Well, we got ourselves a last day buck. He's a decent little buck. He'll taste really good. And it's the second buck that we've seen in 3 days. I've seen. Maybe you saw one run across, I guess, third buck with this little spike.
Yeah.
Third buck we've seen in glassing for
Miles and miles and
long
miles
days,
and hours and
all
hours.
day long. And we got into here, we saw 20 does on the way in, no bucks. We're contemplating whether or not we saw a bigger buck in this herd earlier. Been waiting on him for how long now? 2 hours?
Yeah, at least 2.
Been watching this herd for 2 hours, and this buck that I don't know that I've seen before just showed up all of a sudden. And he stood out there at 200 yards for 15 minutes. It was too much. I couldn't wait any longer.
Yep.
However, I probably should have waited just a little bit longer to let Dale get the shot on film, but I snuck down from our stuff is up there. We snuck down this last 10 yards. Just every time I looked down, I couldn't see him in my scope.
So we are 1.6 miles from the ATV, and luckily the snow drifts blocked out that road, so nobody's been back in here. And kind of believe it, the number of tracks we saw, it just pounded, and we've probably seen now 30 some deer on this little finger. So sorry I didn't get the shot. He had just got done telling me he was going to wait, and so I put my camera down and was glassing, and he's like, no, I'm going to shoot now, I'm going to shoot now. I'm like, are you on it? I'm like, camera's on, it's not focused, so you might hear the shot. I don't even know when I push record, but he's laying down there, so Hope you still enjoy that footage.
We do want to get a big buck someday, but this guy's great. This is awesome for hunting your butt off for 3 days. And actually, our hunting this time was all glassing, so it wasn't like traditional hike your butt off, but we glassed for sun up to sundown. So it's an awesome treat from Wyoming, and we'll show you some footage of us figuring out how the heck we're gonna pack it out of here, but not too bad. We've done much worse. So.
Made it back for our second trip. Appears to have not been hit by a bear yet, which is fantastic.
Well, what a fantastic way to end up a 3-day blitz up here in Wyoming. Came across some deer on the last day. Had a lot of fun exploring new areas the first couple of days, but finally turned some up today and got one down on the ground, and that'll help fill the freezer. And on the way back out, we spotted, I think, the buck that we may have seen originally. Real big, tall 2-point, but I think the one I got has got quite a bit of character, so I like him quite a bit. But what a way to end the day, huh?
Awesome. And these lawn chairs have never felt better. So, about an 8-mile ride back to the truck whenever we feel like it. But right now we're soaking up the sun, relaxing. Thanks for tagging along with us, guys.
I was just telling Dale, this is the mud line right here. If you go more than 3 inches past that line, good chance you're gonna have mud all over your hand. A little bit of mud here, Dale.
Yeah.
Sideways.
By the way, we're in 2-wheel drive.